In the immortal words of Tobey Maguire and Spider-Man, pizza time. All right, guys. It is past 4 o'clock by like 4 hours. It is currently 8 p.m. and it is pizza time. So, like I mentioned earlier, you can only have pizza here at Wawa after 4 p.m. So, this is the second half of that video. It's in 2 parts. So, of course, let's get into it. Of course, you know what I got to do. Glove up and take the cardigan off. Excuse me. You know, I realized I need a plate. Okay. So, we have pizza. We have a 16-inch. It says, oh no. 16-ounce frozen energy. I'm an idiot. And a 14-inch pizza. So, of course, with the drink, I got something different. I got the Island Refresher this time. So, apparently, I want to... Oh, fuck. I guess this does have fucking energy in it. I thought it opted not to have it. Oh, God. It's 8 o'clock, but we'll try it. I mean, it looks fucking good. So, this is the Island Energy Island Surf Freeze. So, fill up and fly further. All right, let's do the ASMR thing we're doing now. That's a terrible ASMR. Let's slap this bad boy here. The gentleman said it is... Oh, yeah, it's right here. Straw. Damn, it's a thick-ass straw. So, let's try it. First sip. That's fucking delicious. This one I do like. Yep, no, this is good. Maybe mix it up a little bit. It does have that aftertaste that I was talking about. I think last time I used the word sweet or sour. Unfortunately, I think that wasn't the word I was looking for. I think the word I was looking for was bitter. But bitter, tart, it works. It works for this way. So right now what we have is the pizza. I went with a half and half. Let's see. There it... Oh, that looks fucking good. Let's see. So we have half and half. So we have half peppers and sausage, and the other half is pepperoni. The other thing that I got to go with this, I had to make a little room this time around. You know what? Let's air out and show it so it cools off while I show everything. Is... Now, normally I would, like I said earlier, things have to be the base model, but unless it tells me something, for example, this is fries, but more importantly, it said Wawa garlic fries. So because it has like the Wawa garlic fries, it's one of their signatures, I would say. So I let that one get away with it. It's the wrong side. God damn it. Thank you guys for making this, and thank you, my DoorDash driver, for not stealing anything and having everything here. But I trust most of my DoorDash drivers, mostly. Let's open that up. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, shit. That smells good. And, let's see. And one more little special thing. I noticed they kept asking because I enjoyed it more. 1 and 2, pickle ranch. Ranch pickle. I can say both times this time. May I have been practicing? No, but, you know, fucking whatever. Put that there. Okay. So, of course, we're going to try the french fries first. Oh, that's good. But, man, Mr. Parm and garlic aioli? Fighting back. Not bad. Very strong on the garlic. Honestly. Man, I got garlic fries. What do you expect? But good. Of course. Excuse me. Slobbery. Let's get one that's not too... There we go. This is the ranch. I love this. Wawa, I fucking love this. Don't ever get rid of this. I'm gonna be looking for it every time I'm there. So, something about me when it comes to eating is anytime I'm at a restaurant and I get like anything really, if I know there's gonna be fries involved, I like to ask for a side of ranch. I don't know about you guys. I love dipping a lot of my stuff in ranch. I plan on dipping the pizza in the ranch. I dip my hamburgers in ranch, and I more importantly dip my fries in ranch. So any ranch heads out there, shouts out to y'all. Pickle heads too, you good too. Let's go with a good old fashioned pepperoni. Now, honestly, like I mentioned, it was DoorDash, and I said before, if it's good, at 20 minutes down the line, and then it's good food. This, yeah, I honestly, it wasn't too far away, and this smells nice and crispy. So you know what? Enough talking. Let's eat. Okay, what I'd like to notice the most, what I like and notice the most, what I really like the most, and you also noticed, this has an amazing, yes, like burnt flavor. Not in the sense of like, oh, it tastes burnt. No, in the sense of like, the bottom half is nice and crispy, and it tastes like really like toasted bread, huh? Who to figure? That's good. I gotta say, you can see the shine of that greasiness. Hell yeah. I know it's not healthy. It's fucking gas station food. But more importantly, it's Wawa food. Convenient food. And it's really good. We gotta do it. Let's fucking do it. So, if you're in the Salem area, Salem, Massachusetts, hold on a sec. There's this place called Flying Saucer Pizza. Really good fucking pizza. Check it out. They have, I'm pretty sure it's called the Pickle Rick. Funniest shit you ever heard. They have the pickle pizza, and that one is also really good. I highly recommend it. What would you? I'm drawing a blank on what they call this, where it's like the bread or the crust is, like I said, it's like stone cooked or whatever it's called. I don't know. Either way, do it good. Now, I like. Okay. Oh shit, it's falling off because it didn't fucking skimp out on all the toppings. This is, like I said, green peppers and Italian sausage. So sausage and peppers. That crust, man. That crust is so fucking good. Wawa, I don't know what we gotta do to make this crust so good. Maybe I'll look it up. But man, that shit steals the show. This crust just steals the whole goddamn show. I didn't take a drink in a while. God damn. I really hope I don't stay up too late tonight. I'm gonna be messed up. I gotta go to work in the morning. Man, I'm speechless. This is good. I'm actually really glad that I waited. I'm glad this was broken up in two videos and I got to wait hours in between. Because, man, if I didn't get a chance to wait, I think this would have been wasted on it being a bunch of things all at once, and the food would just kind of, mesh together, Jesus Christ. What do I want? Ooh, look at this. There's a spot right here where it's a mix of both. Let's go with that bad boy. It has a little bit of everything. Sausage, pepperoni, peppers. Honestly, doing these videos and being here just eating in front of a camera, honestly, is really weird. Personally, I think it's weird at first, but then I start doing this and I'm actually having a good time. And it gives me a reason, like a better word, to try something new. That's one thing that I noticed when doing videos or doing my podcasts is the one thing that I really enjoy is it makes me do things I normally wouldn't do. I mean, who wouldn't fucking eat? Who wouldn't eat a pizza, But more importantly, I just want me to try different things. And because I think if I didn't have this video, I think I would have gone very safe with a lot of these options. Fries and maybe one thing. Excuse me, it's gonna burp. Like, I wouldn't get that drink. I'm glad I did. I like this better than the other one. Maybe I would have gotten the garlic fries, or I would have went probably just straight pepperoni, but I wouldn't have gotten all this, decadent stuff, as I like to call it, decadent Wawa food, That kind of hurt. My front teeth. I mean, that's fun. In my Discord chat, not my Discord chat, a Discord chat that I'm in, so we had a condiment war, which I thought was really funny. It was just everyone like hating or loving, like, what do you dip your stuff in? Or yeah, and we were talking about how like ranch is good or barbecue's trash, or it's funny because it went from someone walked away for like 5 minutes. They came back to the Discord and it was like 200 plus of us just yelling at each other. Your taste sucks. You have trash taste. This one's based. Yours isn't. That was really funny. But, anyone listen, what's your favorite condiment like to dip stuff in? As you can clearly tell, mine was ranch, but more importantly, mine's really random. The one that I like the most is the zesty sauce from Burger King. I could dip a lot of shit in there. When I ask for it extra, man, I keep it in the fridge, and then if I'm making burgers or I'm making anything, I'm like, yo, let's get some of that, You know, I may be sloppy, but I don't like looking sloppy here. I don't know if you notice all the videos, I keep wiping my mouth. Because I'm new to this whole eating in front of the camera thing, but I don't know. When I see shit like that on somebody's face, you gotta wipe it, man. That's something I just like. I look at it, I'm like, yeah, it's kind of gross. Messy hands, I get it. Yeah. Messy hands, I get it. Shit. That's why I always get extra napkins. But like I said, I'm so glad I started using the gloves. It's I hate to say it, it's just like I eat worse, or I eat, usually me take huge bites because I'm not worried like this. I'm not worried about falling on my hands. It just is what it is. You know, like I mentioned, like it's like a first try mukbang. You know, let's do this video. Let's eat whatever. I don't know. It's just a mix of everything. I'm having so much fun on this work trip, and I have more work trips coming up. And it's kind of like vlogging. I don't know what this is, and I'm still able to work on all of my projects. And you know, I was initially going to get a Steam Deck, but I decided not to because this has kind of reinvigorated like my editing and my shooting of like these videos. I'm trying out more and more videos, different things, seeing what sticks. More importantly, seeing what just makes me excited. I have another video coming up that I have a few planned that are different than my usual, and like planning it and writing a script. I usually don't have a script. Like right now, like what am I writing a script? Pizza was good. You know, I mean, if I really wanted to say something about this, is there's a phrase people say a lot when they talk about pizza. Pizza's kind of like sex, in the sense of no matter how it is, it's always good because it's pizza. Just like sex, it's always good. It's sex, you know. But no, this doesn't fall in that category. This is good. This is fantastic. If I had to pick between this and Cumberland Farms, this is where it's getting a little weird. Or not really weird, but controversial. I still pick Cumberland Farms. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm a stan. So I'm not actually, no, fuck that. I'm not unfortunately. I'm a stan for Cumberland Farms. It's so good. It's not this type of crust, but I don't know. Something about it. It just, it hits in that convenience store way. This, in my opinion, doesn't have to be like a convenience store. This is something I could get somewhere, like a place that would call themselves a pizza shop. And, you know, you can take that for what it is. I've probably never been to any good pizza. But I don't give a fuck, man. It's good as fuck. It's pizza, dog. Some other plans I have for shooting in the channel is cooking food that I want to eat as opposed to just ordering it. Hell yeah. It'll be a lot of fun overall. My ass is gonna hate me tomorrow. I don't mean my ass, literally. I literally mean me waking up being like, oh my god, Ryan, there's probably a lot of salt in that. And you feel fucking bloated. And I know tomorrow my coworkers want to go out to eat, so I am screwed. But, to be honest with you, it's a good problem to have. Having too much food is a fantastic problem to have. One of the things I remember I was talking to Blondie about is we went to a restaurant and we ordered just a bunch of food because, you know, we wanted to try a little bit of everything. And she thought I was really happy. And I told her, no, it's nice because, you know, when you grow up poor, sometimes, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, your parents do your best to make sure that there's always food around. And my parents did a fantastic job always making sure I was fed. So anytime I like to share food with anybody or have a lot of food with people, even if it's on camera, I guess. Oh, God, look how greasy that is. Even if it's like on camera, I guess. It's just one of those things. When you're surrounded by food, it's always a good feeling. Honestly, I don't know if I'll be able to finish all this. I probably can. I don't know if I should. That's the story. I could probably save it for tomorrow. The garlic fries, probably not. I probably have to not leave it in this hotel room because it is going to smell like garlic. And I'm making sure the person comes in tomorrow to clean this place. You know, come on. Where are my con people at? Where it's like, you know, I don't want the cleaning lady to come in, but I think at this point, I did it a few days ago, and I try to keep my station clean. Usually there's a trash can out the door, so I just throw it out there. But I think we're to call it on this episode of... Well, I really hope that didn't fly places that I don't want it to fly. You know what I mean? But I think we're going to call this episode of the local himbo mukbang. Let's eat. Let's try. Wawa, you have been very good to me. Very good to me. This, I think I'm not going to finish also, but I'm going to leave it in the fridge and enjoy it tomorrow while I'm at work. If anything, I'll probably put more energy drinks in here. If that's sacrilege, I'm sorry. I'm still going to do it. But thank you all for joining me again. Thank you for watching. More videos to come. More different things. Different time. Oh, my goodness. I keep burping. Excuse me. More different things. More different times I'm going to be uploading them. Like I said, it used to be every Wednesday was the podcast. I have multiple videos coming out now, more than one video a week. We'll see how well that goes after a while. But overall, once again, Koala Gang, thank you for joining me, and stay smooth, buddy.